Well, I'd like to talk a bit about my sound. And to me, the electric guitar is a real instrument that needs not only strings and pickups and a body, it also needs, like a resonance thing, which is the speakers. And only if the whole chain of parts is happening, you get a good sound. So to start with, it's your fingers. If I'm using a pick, a very thick pick, so I have a lot of ways how to pick the strings. Either I can hold it very soft, like this, or I can hit very hard. And the other option is like using the fingers and go, and you get a real nice warm tone. And then I can also go things like Mark Knopfler did, And what I was practicing when I was younger is like how to get rid of the pick all the time, like without losing it. So there's the pick and now it's gone away. So you could have a little go on this exercise. I can talk and hide the pick and don't even have to think about it. So that's the guitar. Of course, we do have the volume control here, which is one of the main controls that I always use. I can play a melody line and have, one note at, let's say, 3, the next one on 5. It's like... And as you could hear, at the end of the note, I was just increasing the volume. So it's not a compressor. I can just use this built-in volume control here, which gives you this nice sustain. Or this violin effect. Okay, this has been used by Ritchie Blackmore and Jeff Beck and all those great guitar players. And besides the guitar and the cable, I use pedals. And I love pedals just for the color, slightly changing the color of the tone. And I have these nice pedals here, like the Replex or the Tube Factor. And I show you what they do. That's off. It's a nice warm sound. Now I switch it on and I get a bit more clean range, actually. When I back up the volume of the guitar, I have more sparkling highs. Off, on. When I have everything on full, it's almost the same to me. This is the way I use that pedal. But now I have more clarity there, which I actually use a lot in my music, and give the whole guitar more an acoustic range, from like acoustic guitar to the real screaming lead guitar. So another nice pedal is this Tube Replex, which is a tape or tube tape echo delay. And I love delays. Just listen to that fat echo sound. That's a nice echo. Okay. And of course, I use different styles of overdrive, from very subtle light overdrive up to ultra heavy metal. And this makes even that Strat here very versatile. My concept was always to have one guitar and a very flexible amp, or a flexible setup. Starting with clean tones, like that you use for whatever, country. Or you go for like classic you know, Britpop. Rock. Fat rock. Modern high gain. Using the volume control here, you know, gives me the whole range. So I sometimes use more a higher gain sound and use the volume control. Other players, they go more for a separate sound and then have the volume all the way up. But I have more access to different tones with the volume control. This is why I do that. Anyway, these are some nice points that I'd like to show you how to get different sounds. And just listen to how different the pickup sound, the guitar sounds with different pickups and the volume control here. So I can get a real soft sound with fingers. I can, without touching any of the controls here, I can have the whole thing fat, screaming, you know, and ugly, or same pickup, same volume, nice and warm. And this is only using the pick and how hard you pick. Okay, and then give it a different pickup. I think this is quite important to use all these different tones you get out of a guitar. Otherwise, the audience gets bored after a while. This is what I found out. So I'm enjoying having different tones for different moments and to make it more emotional. Check that out for yourself.